Hi, I'm the Amateur Gamer, and welcome back to my playthrough of Fable's Lost Chapters. In the last episode, we killed all the hubs in the hub cave for the quest, rescued the child, got some silver keys. Well, I think I got one silver key, but while I was offline, I managed to get another one doing the chicken kicking competition. And I also handed in a couple of books to the teacher at Bowerstone. Now, we're going to continue our main quest, but before we do that, we're going to run up here. So we're in the Barrow Fields at the moment, just outside Oakvale. What we're going to do is we're going to run this way to look at the Grey House. Now, at the moment, there's nothing really special here. There's a demon door, a couple of things that we can dig up with our spade. I believe there's a couple, maybe one, maybe two. We'll have a look. Fishing spots. Okay, it looks like there might only be one. There's also a demon door, which we're not going to be able to open just yet, so we're not going to bother. So we're just going to have a quick little bit of fishing and looking around, then we're going to go up to the house. Up on the top of the hill here, the Grey House. Now it's all abandoned here, and dark and mysterious. Excellent, another silver key. So at the moment there are no enemies here, but there will be right after we do a couple of things. So first of all, we're going to run around here and have another nice quick look. And as you can see, there are gravestones here. So we're going to see if we can dig up one of them. It says there's a spot to dig here. Found nothing interesting. Okay. And I believe this is locked and we can't go in there just yet. So, into the house we go. And here we go. Got us some zombies. Or undead. Maybe not strictly zombies, but undead. There we go. Not too much of a hard fight for us. There we go. Now we can go dig up that grave. First we're going to make sure we loot the house. Get everything. Also, while we were offline, I decided to go back to the guild and use a little bit of my gold to buy the next two items. Buy the next weapons that are better than the ones that we were using. So I now have the Master Longbow and the Master Greatsword. And we can now open this silver key chest. Excellent. Our second one, I do believe. Oh, no, third. Sharpening augmentation. I grabbed this, didn't I? Yeah, yes I did. So we got a couple of Ages potions, which would be good for us. This area here, Grey House, is actually a really good place to get your combat modifiers up. Whoops, wrong button. We want to dig. And what have we dug up? We dug up a tattoo. Okay. This gravestone. Fair enough. So that's all there is here at the moment. We'll get to come back here later for a quest. Looks like we've got a couple of nymphs to deal with as well. For the moment, we'll only return here if we have to, or to increase our combat modifiers so I can use the Ages of Skill potions. Oh, this was it. Skill and will, I think we got. Is this nymph gonna? There we go. Gotcha. Killed the 2 nymphs. So if you're wondering how to open this demon door, well, I'll talk to him so you can see what he says.
Single men not allowed. Need a bold chain. A boss one with a title.
There we go. Essentially what that means is we need to be married, but there's the catch, we need to be married to a specific person. I'm not going to reveal that to you just yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. It's also an evil choice. Ultimately, you get more evil choices out of getting that. But yeah, like I said, that's a really good spot to level up. Well, anything essentially, because the undead, they're really good at getting your combat multiplier up. So getting your combat multiplier up is really good for using your the Aegis potions to give you more experience there. And you know, you can get a lot of just general experience there as well, which is always good. And also for a specific demon door, the one by the Hob Caves actually, in order to open that one you need to get a high combat modifier. And one of the ways of doing that is doing a little bit of a teleport trick. So you have to teleport. You have to set your teleport to a certain area. So if you use your guild seal like this, and teleport yourself away to an area, what that does is next time you teleport, the place that you teleported from will have the recall thing allowing you to teleport back to that area. So if I use the Hob Cave entrance, I can teleport away from there. Now what I can do is you can run to the Grey House, fight enemies there, and then teleport back to the Demon Door Hob Caves, and there you go, you have a high combat modifier.
You'll need to sneak past those bandits to reach their camp. If any of them see you, they'll raise the alarm and lock the gate. And if that happens, you must stay hidden for a short time before the gates reopen.
And here we go, main quest time. Find the bandit CRS. So, here we go. Now we can get past this without, with sneaking, without killing anyone, but where's the fun in that? We're just going to go ahead and kill them all. Now the thing is, if you are seen, you'll have to wait for the gates to reopen. There's nothing up here, is there? No. And the bandits do respawn. So if we look at our minimap, we can see that there's 2 more over there. But we want to be careful. We can't be seen. Even if we do successfully kill them, we can't be seen. So we're just going to wait. So this guy should be just there. I'm going to wait for him to turn around. And our shot with the bow should kill him. There we go. And we should kill him as well. There we go. So we've killed them. Now we don't need to worry about being seen or not. Now you can only really do that if you have a powerful enough bow, like we have, in order to kill them in a single shot. Or if you've got a good amount of accuracy and you can headshot all 3 of them, because headshots, well, kill them instantly. So we've made it past this first area.
Here, you heard what happened to Stern?
No.
did the idiot do this time?
He only lost his bloody cap in a raid. It was a week before he could get back into the camp.
Yeah, you can't get in unless you're in full gear these days.
If you ask me, old Twin Blade's getting a bit jumpy. Don't know what's got into him. Hey, who's that?
Okay, so we just have to kill our way through here. To be honest, nothing else to it. However, we've got to make sure that we loot all of the chests that we come across, because in these chests is bandit gear, like clothing options and items. And what you do is, in order to get into the main camp, you need to be wearing all of them. So, we're just gonna fight our way and kill these bandits. Fight our way through. And loot everything that we can. Shit. There's also a demon door at the other end of this area, which we won't be able to open just yet. We've, well, after we get through this area, we'll have 2 of the necessary things in order to do it. And what they are clothing options, outfits. And what we need for one of them is the bandit, bandit costume, which, like I said, we'll get in here. The next one is, I believe, the Dark Will users, like so an evil mage, so we got that one. The last one is something that we don't have, and that is a bright warrior. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to get the bright plate set in order to open it. Where are you going? That would be great if we could get our combat multiplier up a little bit. So I could then use my Aegis potions for good experience. That's 17. Let's see if we can get to 20 before using it. So I'm going to come back for those chests. The higher the multiplier, the higher the experience we get. So we want to try and get as high as possible. And we also don't want to get hit because we'll lose some of our multiplier if we do. Looks like there's only one more bandit. Okay, so we got to 22. That's pretty high. And now we're going to use our Aegis potions. So that's the will one. And then we've got 2 skill ones, which is going to be really good. As you can see, it now gave us 40,000 skill experience. That's why you want combat multipliers for your Aegis potions. So we've racked up a lot of skill experience, and we even got a good amount of will too. So that'll be very useful for when we finish the quest and we go back to the guild. We'll be able to spend all that experience on increasing our stats. So again, just need to make sure we open all these chests to get all the bandit gear. And grab that red meat as well. And I think that was all of them, but just to be sure, we're going to check to make sure we've got a full suit of bandit. Boots, legs, chest, gloves, and hat. Excellent. Well, I may as well put it on now. I don't think we're going to be doing much fighting. So there we go. We're now essentially a bandit. So off we go to the main camp. Well, the first of 3 areas. So this is the first area, which we're now going to get into.
Hello, mate. Nice bandit gear. This here is Twin Blades Camp. Once you're in for good. So, feel free to get changed when you're inside. Another one coming in, Joe. Open the gates.
Excellent. So now we don't need to wear our bandit gear anymore. I will change it. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to go to these traders. So now that we're in Twin Blades camp, all the bandits see us as friendly. And what we're going to do... Okay, well, while we're here, not that I need to, but I'm going to buy some potions, and he doesn't really have anything else, I think, that we really need. So not this guy. We also can't get in trouble for smashing things in here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Excellent. So what does this guy have? Okay, so this guy's got weapons, so we already got better weapons, so we're not going to worry about that. And that's just a flavor, yeah, an augmentation. I am going to sell the obsidian greatsword because our master one is better. But I believe this is the guy that we want to talk to. And the reason for that is he's got the dark stuff. And that's what we want. Okay, that's right, we've already got the dark plate gauntlets, so we're not going to worry about that. But we are going to buy all of the dark plate set. Because that's who we are, we're an evil warrior. And finally, we can look how I want to. There we go. Excellent. Just what we wanted. Now this is the armor that we're going to be using for most of the game. The only time when we change our armor is when we actually get into the Lost Chapters section of the game, so near the end of the game. So when we go to the Northern Wastes, we will get a new helmet, which will suit the Dark Plate Mail very well. And then also we'll get, I mean there's also a bright one, a bright version of that, if you wanted to play someone with the bright armor. But then there's also an armor set that's better than everything else in the game, so even better than this set. I just... Archon's armor, I think, for memory. So, from here, there are 2 things that we can do. We can talk to this guy and buy a pass into the next camp. This is just a guy that we can hire to help us fight. Or we can play the mini game over here to try and get one.
Ah, another mug. Challenger. I haven't seen you around here before. I expect you don't even have a pass to the inner sanctum yet.
No, we don't.
Tell you what, I'm feeling generous. If you can beat me at a game of Guess the Edition, you can have this spare pass I won off some other idiot. Come back and talk to me when you're ready to play.
So, we'll give it a try. We might not succeed. And we've got the money, so we can probably just buy it off that guy.
Hello. Want to play spot? What takes your fancy? How much?
So this is one of those mini games. So let's see, fish, head, and potion. Hob is the added one. So there's how many rounds? There's 5 rounds. So he'll add a few. So Fish, mushroom, sword, head. Book
You
is the
won the
edition.
round.
So because you're trying to do it under 35 seconds, the first few rounds are not too bad, but when we get up to 4 and 5, it actually gets kind of difficult because there's quite a lot of items in there. So we're gonna try and do this. Tree, wasp, apple, skull, sword. Potion.
You won the round.
Took us a little bit longer than I'd hoped. Tree, apple, head, skull, wasp. Potion
You
again.
won the round.
Here we go. Now if we can win this one. Potion, hub, book, boot, gravestone, fish, mushroom. Oh no, it's the apple. Damn it. Stupid me. So that's how that game works.
Come back and play some more.
I only lost 1 gold, and I could keep doing it for 1 gold, but just for the sake of easiness,
You might be interested in procuring a camp pass.
just gonna buy it off this guy.
I can get you one, but it'll cost you 1,000 gold.
We've got the money.
Excellent choice, my friend. Excellent choice.
I got the pass into the next camp. So, yeah, if you're low on money, you can do it that way, or if you just simply don't want to pay the gold, you can do it that way too. So, on we go into the next camp.
Have a pass to get in. Looks like a valid pass to me. In you go. Let 'em through!
So we're now into the elites camp. So in here there's more bandits, but we can't get into the next area as easily. We have 2 options here. We can either free some captured ladies, which is, I believe, the good choice. They're up here.
Come to look at Twin Blades empty time. I'm going to be lovely. It's gonna be a fun party, alright.
So what we can do is we can talk to them, kill that guy or steal the key off that guy, and then release them. That's the good option, but that's not what we're going to do. Because up here, there's a couple of assassins. And these assassins can cause us a distraction. And yes, we have to pay them some gold as well. But we're not exactly... Well, I mean, which is what we're going to do, sorry, because we have the gold and, you know, it's not like we're very poor. So we are going to do them, go talk to them, have them cause the distraction, but first of all, I'm going to make sure I loot everything here. I'm just going to smash up everything, loot the chests. Okay, that was our 9th resurrection file, and actually our last one, because we can't actually get any more than that. And here is a fighting ring, so after this quest we come back here at night, we can do another fight club. So we can't actually get through there yet. So now it's time to cause a distraction. And we're going to go with the evil choice, which is talk to these assassins.
Dr. Roderick. He deals with the scrappy public.
I don't know which one Roderick is. Is it this
I
one?
notice you've been contemplating the gates into Twin Blades' quarters. Perhaps we could cause a diversion to draw out the reserve guards. The gate would be open for you then. Of course, such a risky endeavor would require adequate remuneration.
Okay, 2,000 gold. Yeah, we'll do it.
Come on, Hal.
And that's the evil choice. And there we go. They've opened the gates for us. Essentially the same thing happens when you free the ladies. Which we're not going to do, because it gives us points towards good, and we're not being good.
The gate is open. You can go to Twin Blades area now.
Okay, so here we go. Get to go meet Twin Blade now.
I've been waiting for you.
Yes, he has.
Stand back, lads! Twin Blade wants a word with this little hero!
So they knew that I was coming.
She said it. Come, and here you are. My blades have been dying to meet you. They haven't been fed for days. You don't look like much of a meal, though. Draw your blade, killed puppet. Let's see what you're made of.
So the way to defeat Twin Blade is to hit him in the back because he's not wearing armor. Just need to wait for him to do a specific attack so we can get behind him. That's the one. Ah, that's right, and we can only hit him once. Damn, okay. So I need to be a little bit further away.
Let's see your stuff.
Going to attack me? Okay. Okay, one more hit should do it. Damn it, that was a bit too close there. That's my own fault. Here we go.
Finish it quick then. I'd do the same for you.
There you are. What's wrong? Don't you recognize your own sister?
Her past once again before her, Teresa's memories returned in a blaze of fire. Oakvale was burning. She watched in silence as the bandits tortured her mother, then turned to her with questions of the missing boy. She answered them only with a stare, and so their leader sliced out her eyes. The raiders took the boy's mother and left Teresa alone in the forest. There she crawled for 3 days, blind and desolate, until she was found by bandits, Twin Blade and his men. She began a new life of servitude among their clan. But the bandit king sensed her exceptional strength and power of will, and listened as she whispered dark prophetic truths in her sleep. Those who could never accept this small, blind girl standing by their master's side did not last long. When they attacked, she killed them without mercy and without emotion. For this was her place in the world now.
There we go, what a reveal.
I've seen so many things. So much killing. So much dying. I've seen you, little brother. In a ring of sand and blood. An arena full of secrets. And I've seen the choice you'll have to make one day. Between the darkness and the light.
Teresa,
I'm sorry, Twinblade. Your path is alone now. All our paths are. But before I leave, brother, I have a present for you. For all the birthdays I've missed. A power that runs in our family. He finds you when you sleep and when you don't.
What are you waiting for? Finish it, or leave me alone. I'm dead anyway. I'm no one's king anymore.
Okay, so we've gotten the big reveal with what happened to your sister. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to kill these bandits, because why not? You get experience for doing so. And then we have a choice to make. We either walk away and let Twinblade live, or we kill him. First of all, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and just loot his tent and everything that I can find here. So there's a few chests here, excellent. I didn't need that file, but oh well. Unfortunately, we will be finding more of those files throughout the game, and the bad thing is we can only hold 9. So they're a bit of a waste, but, you know, that's the way it is. So there is one more chest up here, which we're going to grab, obviously. There we go. And now, we have the choice. Do we do the good thing and let him live, or do the evil thing? I think we all know what that choice is going to be, so let's do it.
That's the way it has to be.
Let's finish him off. There we go. Twinblade is dead. Now the evil won't come up until we leave this area. So let's leave, and that'll be the end of the quest. We've killed Twinblade, King of the Bandits. 120 evil for it too. Excellent. We got a lot of experience in this quest. And we even have the Fight Club here.
That was a very impressive victory, hero. But Maze has more news for you at the guild. I suggest you return here at once.
Yeah, so need to return to the guild to continue our quest.
Received a new quest card.
But while we're here, let's go ahead and do this Fist Fighters game.
You're in.
You up for a bit of scrap? To take part, you'll need 50 gold. You'll get gold for every round you win, and even more if you can avoid getting hit.
You can lose by taking too many hits or stepping out of the ring.
You might be a powerful hero, but this is a contest of skill. Our punches might not hurt you much, but they still count.
So, do you want to test your mettle?
Get ready. The punching's about to start.
Let's do this. So because we have unfortunately made some good decisions in this, our horns aren't getting quite big. Not as big as I would have liked yet, but we'll be getting there. So I believe we have to fight at least 5 guys here. Might be a bit more. So that's 2 down. And everyone that we fight takes a few more hits to beat than the last guy.
Keep inside the ring, fool.
That's 3 down. Damn it, he hit us. Not what we wanted. That means we're not going to make as much money, unfortunately. But as long as we succeed and beat everyone, then we should be fine. Okay, so he's going to be like that. Come on. There we go. Alright. Stopped counting. Here we go. Last fight.
Myself.
And he takes a lot more hits than the others. So here we go. Ah, damn it.
Gold's mine. Come back.
Well, that was unfortunate. He hit me just right off the beginning. And I lost 50. Ah, that sucks. Well, unfortunately, we kind of got screwed there a little bit. But no worries. I'll come back later and beat him. Probably offline. So we're going to have to put our armor back on. There we go. So, yeah, thanks for joining us for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've managed to complete quite a bit. We've gotten a lot of experience, which I'm gonna be happy to spend on the to get our experience and our points up, our skills. That's what I mean. And yeah, and we can continue our main quest and yeah, really get stuck into it. So thanks for joining me once again. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.